to wishing for. Maybe you should wish it.
What's up guys, man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here, coming back at you with another Fortnite video. Now the rocket explosion is set to destroy Moisty Mire, and Messy Marsh is set out to replace it. These are the season 4 Fortnite map changes. Now last video we set a goal of 6 likes, we destroyed that one, we did really well, we hit it. If this video we could try and hit 8 likes, that would be awesome. Also I have a 1000 V-Buck giveaway going on for this video. All you guys got to do is go down in the comments and tell me your favorite place to land, and also click that like button. It only takes half a second. I wanted to give a quick shout out to my boy Dr. P for this intel. His channel will be linked down in the description below, of course. I wanted to tell you, here we go, let's get into it. So I know this is a crazy thing to think about, the fact that Moisty Mire would actually disappear from Fortnite. I know it's not like a fan favorite, it's not crazy like Tilted Towers or anything like that, or Dusty Depot, excuse me, Dusty Divot. We'll talk about that in a second. But so to start off, we actually had no clue what the season 4 theme would be. Now this guy predicted the superhero, this guy that we're going to be talking about, he predicted the superhero theme, which ended up being correct. Obviously he didn't just only predict that or anything like that, so it's not a fluke randomly. He also predicted that the meteor wasn't going to hit just Tilted, but mainly actually hit Dusty Depot, which obviously, if you guys have played Fortnite at all in the past 2 weeks or so, or a little bit less than that, they actually then it turned into Dusty Divot. Now this guy's name is Internet Adam. Now clearly somebody is feeding him this info, definitely somebody he knows, whether they work at Epic Games or something like that. But no matter what like how he's getting his info, no matter what, he seems to be a trusted source. So I gotta see what he's saying, see some other things that he's predicting, see what else he says about Fortnite, and definitely make some videos about that. And that's what I'm doing for this video. If you couldn't tell, it's kind of obvious. I mean, if you didn't pick up on that, sheesh, bro. But here it goes. This is the one thing that hasn't happened yet for Fortnite, at least so far, that he's predicted. Now he said that Moisty Mire, you guys know where it is on the map, it's in the lower right hand section, doesn't matter what console you're on, or it's obviously all the same. Now Moisty Mire is supposed to be replaced and destroyed before the end of season 4. He predicted this too. He said this also. He said that Moisty Mire is supposed to be replaced and destroyed before season 4 ends. I don't know if he said replaced, but I do know, I'm pretty sure he at least said destroyed at the least. So it's set to end somewhere in a little bit more than 50 days or so, somewhere around 50 days. It's, again, at the end of season 4. I believe each season is about 2 months or so long. Now the most popular theory that's predicted to happen, and is actually starting to gain a lot of traction and get a lot of credit, is under a mountain near Snobby Shores. I'll show you guys some footage of this right now on screen. You guys are taking a look at it. Is that there's a missile base hidden. You guys are taking a look at like the purple missile base. Looks pretty cool if you ask me. Now without an with an absolutely massive rocket that seems to be totally ready to launch at any time. Like it could launch off at any time. I really wouldn't be surprised if the missile base is changed multiple times before it goes off, though, or at least something about Moisty Mire has changed. Or this is actually near Snobby Shores, by the way, if you guys didn't know. It's under like a huge, or it's not under, well, I mean, I guess it is under, it's kind of underground, but it's near Snobby Shores. It's kind of like forward towards Snobby Shores, at least to the right, a little bit more east of Snobby Shores, under a huge mountain, kind of like peeking out of the mountain. You can really not see it that well, but if you can find it, check it out, because it's pretty cool. Now lots of people believe it could be destroying Moisty Mire. That's what we're thinking about, that this rocket near Snobby Shores under the mountain could be destroying Moisty Mire, launching up and boom, landing right on top of Moisty and destroying it, which would be replaced with Mystic Marsh or Messy Marsh, anything like that. I have a bunch of other names for it that I'm going to be talking about in just a moment. So others also believe that the rocket could be destroying Pleasant Park, which I'll be sure to have a video covering that really actually soon. I'll be covering that, the missile could be destroying Pleasant Park, what's going to replace it, where Pleasant Park's going to go, what they're going to do, what they're going to change it, things like that. I'll have a video covering that really soon. But this theory is brought to you by Internet Adam. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that before, but he said if he's predicted multiple things, in my opinion, if he's predicted a bunch of things in the past that have been right about Fortnite, like I said, he predicted that the meteor was not going to land on Tilted Towers like everybody thought it was going to be, that Epic Games is trolling and leading us to believe, and it was going to actually land at least partially on Dusty Depot and turn into Dusty Divot. He predicted that. He predicted that season 4 would have a superhero theme, which is also correct. It wouldn't be surprising at all for him to predict that this correctly and be right too. I think he's really going to be right about this one. I think he's really right about Moisty Mire being destroyed. I don't know if he's correct about, or even if he mentioned anything about the missile base near Snobby, saying that could be destroying it. I think that's just a theory that a lot of other people are coming up with. I have a bunch of different names that I wrote out. They're trying to come up with like some cool names for what Moisty Mire could turn into. I thought of things like Majestic Machinery, Messy Marsh, Mystic Marsh was one that Dr. P said, Moisty Moisty Machinery. Wow, that was kind of bad. I didn't even think about that one. I would not want my machinery to get moisty at all. It's gonna ruin them all. One time I spilled, this is just a random story, I spilled an entire energy drink. Like oh, it was bad. If you guys know what Dutch Brothers is, I spilled an entire Dutch Bros Rebel into the top of a computer where the fan was, so there's an opening. It was all bad, all bad. But I had another name, Messy Mainland. That one was kind of cool. Those are just some ideas though. You know, nothing's really guaranteed. It can be anything or change to anything in reality. Drop a comment down below telling me what place you guys want to get destroyed next in Fortnite. Even if it doesn't get replaced with anything, you don't have to come up with a replacement idea. If you want to tell me that, that'd be cool too. But tell me down in the comment section below what place you want to go next, what you want to be destroyed next in Fortnite. Also, check out my video from yesterday. I cover the battle bridge that is coming to Fortnite, another new location. Most likely, it definitely has a really strong chance of coming to Fortnite. It's a good video. Go check it out. Now, really interesting stuff in that video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Shout out to my Bell Gang. Join the Bell Gang if you guys haven't already. And I'm out. You, I know you're still watching the video. Click that video on screen if you haven't seen it yet. Even if you already have seen it, you watch it again.